and welcome to Mrs. Palmer's Picks. I'm Mrs. Palmer and I'm going to read you a story. Today we're going to read A Christmas Promise by Lark Carrier. Amy has been waiting a whole year for the day when her father would bring her tree indoors to be decorated with the shiny balls and twinkling lights of Christmas. All year long she has been watching over the tree, making sure it would be ready. Now she hears her father's voice. "Amy, wake up! It's the day to bring in your Christmas tree." "Oh, great! I hope everyone has moved out of my tree. They all promised, but I'd better go and look." "Hello, hello! Anyone here? Hello, hello!" But no one answers. It's so quiet. Suddenly, feeling sad and all alone, Amy thinks of all her friends who have lived in her tree. Where are they now? She wonders. Laughing out loud, she remembers how Mr. and Mrs. Blue Jay squabbled with the red cards over who could live in the green treetop. What a noise! Luckily, my tree had 2 good views at the top, so I told the Blue Jays and the red cards they could both stay, but they had to promise to move by Christmas. They promised. So when the yellow finches arrived, there was only a small uproar until they settled into the lower branches. I also told them they had to promise to move by Christmas. They promised too. Soon my tree was swaying as if it was dizzy from all the bright flashing wings, the coming and going as the blue jays and the red cards and the yellow finches fed their little ones. What a commotion! One day, a golden turkey made a shaky landing, creating quite a stir. He said he'd be coming often to rest in my tree, after his feasts in the cornfield. I decided a little tree shaking was not so bad, though he did knock some pine cones off. So I said it was fine, but he'd have to promise to stop before Christmas. He promised. Then, rat-a-tat-tat, what a headache! That was the day Silverbeak decided to clean my tree. He worked all day, and then he said the job wasn't finished. He'd have to stay longer. I said that was fine, but he'd have to hurry up and promise to be done by Christmas. He promised. When Orange Eyes arrived, everyone made quite a fuss about his hoo-hooting lullaby, but soon they all slept better, knowing he was keeping guard. But I had to make him promise to move by Christmas too. He promised. On the day White Stripes arrived, we ran for our lives. What a smell! When we finally came back, he explained that our noise had scared him and it made him lose control. But he said it wouldn't happen again. So everyone decided he and his family could move into the lower trunk of the tree as long as they promised to move out by Christmas. They promised. The noisiest day ever was when the gray chatters arrived. They were yelling loudly about something none of us understood. But when White Stripes flashed his threatening tail, they quieted down quickly. Then everyone agreed the gray chatters could have the lower roots of the tree for storing the fallen pine cones they had gathered. But they had to promise to leave by Christmas. They promised. Slippery Green scared me the first time I saw him silently twine himself around the tree trunk on his way to catch a bit of sun. Since there was plenty of room in the tree's mysterious root caves, it was decided Slippery and his wife could stay there. It was nice having a quiet family around, but they had to promise to move by Christmas. They promised. Even at my picnics, I was busy telling everyone to move by Christmas. There were the ants, who enjoyed running up and down the trunk carrying specks of bark. There were the butterflies who rode the tree's swaying limbs, and there were all the bright, shiny beetles who slowly roamed the dark roots, taking flight from time to time. They all promised. But now, what silence! All my friends have really moved. They have all kept their promises. What have I done? But there's no answer. Now Amy grows even lonelier and sadder. She is quiet for a long time, thinking. Then Amy makes a very loud speech. Please listen! If you all come back, I will not take the tree indoors. It's your tree forever, not mine, I promise. Amy waits, but still there is no answer. That night is Christmas Eve. Amy goes to bed, but she can't sleep. This is horrible, she thinks. No noise, no friends, no Christmas tree, no... What's that? Tap, tap. Amy runs to the window. There is her tree, but she has never seen it looking so beautiful. Oh, you're back! You're all back! And you'll never have to leave again, I promise! Merry Christmas, Amy. Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you liked this story. If you want to see more stories, make sure you like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks. Bye.